Here in France, the opposition left up in arms over a resignation tendered and then rejected by the President Emmanuel Macron, that of the Environment Minister, Monique Barbut, who expressed her displeasure after Parliament approved a bill to reintroduce banned pesticides. For more, we're joined by Marc Perelman, our political affairs editor. Marc, you were with us 24 hours ago when speculation was rife that Barbut would be forced to stand down after divisions within the presidential camp over this bill. In the end, she's staying.
In the end, she's staying after announcing early this morning that she would resign because she could not accept such concessions made to the farmers and a betrayal of the president's green agenda that she accepted gingerly because she comes from the WWF and a world of NGOs and so on, and she was convinced to join this government. She decided this morning that it was too much. However, she then went to see the president at the Élysée, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to tender your resignation to the president. And the president said, no, you are going to stay. The question is, what did he promise her in exchange? Because she said, okay, I'm accepting this decision by the president, the begging of the president to stay. Probably Emmanuel Macron promised her that he would make some gestures to compensate what is being seen by the left, by the Green, and by her as a betrayal of his promises.
Now, you were telling us 24 hours ago about how all sides are getting their ducks in order ahead of presidential elections next year. Nobody wants to upset farmers.
Yes, nobody wants to upset farmers, and this is why the decision was made, first of all, to vote this emergency bill, which is much wider than the pesticide issue, but also, after much hesitation, much maneuvering in Parliament, to reintroduce the authorization on a case-by-cases, on limited basis of two pesticides that had been banned for more than a decade in France, but however, they're authorized in all other EU countries. This is why the government is saying, well, we have to listen to science, we have to listen to our neighbors, and even if the farmers are also willing to have this, we're not doing this just on their behalf, but we think it's a good decision. It's a balanced one. The left, the Greens are saying, no, this is again the green lobby, the agro-industrial lobby that's putting pressure on the government, and the government knows that it needs them to remain in power because they have a very slim majority in Parliament. And of course, everyone is already looking 9 months ahead, presidential election. The Prime Minister, Sébastien Lecornu, he comes from the Conservative camp. He probably did not want to enrage the farmers, and the right. We'll see how that pans out. And if this remains in the news, obviously, with the heat wave, people have very much the environment in mind this summer here in Europe.